Attending college requires students to take control of several areas of their lives, but unfortunately, many students do not understand the need to manage their finances.
It's critical that college students are cognizant of their finances because the decisions that they make in college are lifetime decisions, and they need to develop good habits that will pay off for them in the future.
Students often have misconceptions that can have a negative impact on their futures.
Students think that they can spend a lot of money now and that they're going to get some job that pays $100,000 a year as soon as they graduate. That is typically not the case. In fact, it would be very, very rare. Look at what a job is going to pay. Look at what the top 5 jobs are, the top 10 jobs are, and make sure that what you know, you have a realistic expectation of what you're going to be making when you get out. One other thing that students need to be aware of is not to pursue a career just for money, because if they do something that's just for money and they're not good at it, the world doesn't need mediocre people in a career field. The world needs good people. So even if you're going into a career field that might not pay as much, but if it's something that you're good at, then that's going to be the thing that's going to pay off in the long run.
Fortunately, there are several ways for students to be successful in college.
Students need to get into a habit of developing a budget, having a planning period, normally for 1 month and then even for a year, to figure out how they're going to compare their expenses with how much they're spending. A generally good guide for how much a student, and anyone else for that matter, whether you're a student or not, should spend is spend about 80% of your income. Typically plan to give about 10% and plan to allocate 10% for savings. That's a good general guide. Minimize your cost, maximize your benefits. Going to HCC when you're looking to minimize your costs, get used books. The bookstore is now renting books. You can rent books online. Sometimes you can buy the international version. It's not always the same, so you want to check and make sure that it is the right book for the class. I've got different students in my classes. Some of them, they make college their priority, and so they're going to spend money on things that help them with school. Maybe they need tutoring or some outside assistance, and they spend money on that. Then I have other students who have to have the latest cell phone or drive an expensive car, and that comes at the, there's an opportunity cost. We always give up one thing in order to get something else. Every time you make a choice, make the best choice. And even if you have to suffer for a while, it's worth the short-term suffering to have the long-run gain. Look for a job that offers tuition assistance. Look for every possible grant opportunity. Go ahead and drive the old car so that you don't owe debt. Don't go buy a house when you can't afford it. Finish your degree. That is critical, because financially you're going to be more successful with that degree over a lifetime.
HCC students can learn more tips by taking economics classes.
We offer a survey of economics class, and the survey of economics class deals with more of the personal finance issues in terms of how to put away our money. Moreover, in my microeconomics class, we always spend time talking about present value and future value, and that's how interest accumulates. And that's a very important topic for students to know, because it's important for every single person in the United States. Everybody is going to be getting a loan at some point in time, whether it's for a car or a house.
Ultimately, having a good plan is the key to success.
Even if you don't have the best plan, have a plan, and you can adjust as you go along. Figure out how much money is coming in, figure out how much is going out, live within your means, and you will have a good and successful life in the long run.
For HCC Beat, I'm Chris Barcus.